In a small village called Nyumbani, the people believed a terrible secret: never enter the forest after dark. They said if you did, you would wake the whispering shadows, ghosts of those who had wandered too far and got lost forever. In this village lived a boy named Kofi. He was brave but foolish. He loved to explore and didn't believe the scary stories. "Why should I be afraid of the forest?" he would laugh. "It's just trees." One evening, as the sun sank and darkness crept in, Kofi decided to go into the forest, ignoring the warnings of the villagers. As he stepped into the dark woods, the warm light of day vanished, replaced by a cold chill. Kofi felt a shiver run down his spine but pushed on, determined to prove he wasn't scared. Suddenly, he heard a soft whisper. "Kofi! Kofi!" The sound was eerie, like the wind rustling through the leaves. He froze, heart racing. "It's just the wind," he told himself, trying to feel brave. But the whisper grew louder, swirling around him. "Kofi, come closer." Fear gripped him as he realized he was lost. The path had disappeared, and the trees loomed over him, their branches like bony fingers reaching out. In a clearing bathed in ghostly moonlight, Kofi saw dark shapes moving. Shadows danced around an ancient tree, twisting and flickering. Terror washed over him as he understood he was not alone. "Who dares enter our realm?" a booming voice echoed from the shadows. Kofi's heart raced. I was just exploring," he stammered. The shadows swirled closer, their eyes glowing like fire. "You have awakened us," they hissed. "Now you must pay the price." Kofi's mind raced. He remembered the stories of those trapped in the forest, their souls lost forever. He had thought it was just a tale, but now he was living it. "Please. I didn't mean to disturb you," he shouted, his voice shaking. But the shadows only laughed, a chilling sound that filled the air. "We will give you a choice," they whispered, their voices like icy wind. "Join us in the darkness, or find your way out and never speak of what you've seen." With his heart pounding, Kofi knew he had to escape. Summoning all his courage, he turned and ran. The shadows chased him, whispering his name, their cold fingers brushing against his skin. "Turn back, Kofi. Stay with us," they called, their voices echoing in the dark. Just when he thought he would be caught, he burst through the trees and into the safety of the village. He collapsed on the ground, gasping for breath, the whispers fading into the night. But as Kofi lay there, trembling, he realized something chilling: the whispers were not gone. They lingered in the air, wrapping around him like a cold fog. He could still hear them, clearer now. "Kofi, you cannot escape us." The dread settled in his stomach. He looked back at the forest, dark and silent, knowing that the whispering shadows were not finished with him. Suddenly, a cold breeze swept through the village, carrying a soft, ominous whisper that sent shivers down his spine. He felt an icy touch at his back, and as he turned slowly, the shadows emerged from the trees, their eyes glowing fiercely. "Your choice is not over, Kofi," they hissed, their voices filling the night with terror. With a gasp, Kofi realized the forest had claimed him, and he was not alone. The shadows were waiting, and he had a decision to make once more. The night was far from over, and the true horror was just beginning.